So
Okay.
so mem amad aleph, sukkah mem amad aleph. Rabbi Eliezer Omer etrog shavel idel l'chol davar. An etrog is dealt with like a tree. So therefore, an etrog of the 6th year that was plucked in the 7th year is treated like a 6th year fruit. Hu damer ki aitan detanya on Rabbi Yossi. Avtul maseid mishum chamisha zakenim etrog acher lakita lemaiser. That etrog, when do you give meiser? After you pluck it. But Rabboseinu nimnu be'usha v'anu bein lemaiser bein l'shvius, whether it's lemaiser or shmita, frankly more shvius man dekashme. What's shmita doing there? So chisrei mechsra. There's something missing. V'achiktani etrog acher lakita lemaiser. You determine when you give meiser by an etrog when you harvest it. But acher chanata l'shvius. When it comes to shmita, we don't consider shmita fruit if you plucked it in the shmita, but rather when it buds. V'rabosenu nimnu be'usha v'arnu etrog basar lakita bein lemaiser bein l'shvius. They made a takon in usha that an etrog follows shmita rules if it was plucked in shmita year, but not by basar chanat. And that's how we paskin. Time of the lulav bar shishi so nechnas l'shviusu. So the Gemara said the reason you can buy a lulav is because it was a 6th year lulav, implying that if it was a shmita lulav that was harvested in shmita, it kadosh, you would not been able to use it. Frag the Gemara like Elazar said yesterday, Amai eitzim ba'almu. The eights, it's just lumber. The eitzim, we don't eat a lulav. The eitzim ein b'mishum kedusha shvius. Wood does not acquire kedusha shvius tisnan. We learn in Mishnah, alei kanim v'alei kfanim, leaves of a reed and from a vineyard. Shekvavan l'choyvel pnei asodeh. So if it likton lachila, if you pluck them because you want to eat them like grape leaves, stuffed grape leaves, yesh mishum kedusha shvius, then it's going to have shmita. Likton le'etzim. But if you harvested these because you want to use it as fuel to burn, ein b'hem mishum kedusha shvius, because it's only la'achila. It says vaysa shabas ha'aretz lachem le'achla. So the Gemara says, Shani Yosef Damer Kol Lachem La'achla. Lachem Dumya de La'achla Misha Nasu V'Yurishave. What is Noig Shvius? When you have a no and you destroy it at the same time. So a fruit, when you eat it, you destroy it. So the hana and the eating goes at the same time. But wood, you really only get its benefit after they become coals. So it's after the fact. It's not at the time that they're consumed that you derive benefit. But lulav, the main hana is for sweeping. And that's the time that you'd use it, and it's destroyed. So it's similar to hanas achilas, says Rashi. You have like oily wood, where there you already get the heat while it's burning. No, regular wood is meant to make coals, where the hana comes only after the destruction. This issue of whether regular stam eitzim are where the hana is considered after its biur, that's tanoi. It's machlokes tanoi, the Tanya. In moisrin perishvius lo lemishra v'lo l'chvusa. Fruits that were harvested on Shemitah, you can't use it to soak flax, and you can't use it for laundry purposes. And Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Yossi, well, those things are not la'achila, and therefore you can use it. Now, my time in the Tanakama, the Amra Kra la'achla, v'lo le'misra, v'lo le'chvusa. The Torah says you can use perush shvius to eat, only for that, but not for soaking and not for laundry. My time, Rabbi Yossi, who allows it, Amar Kra lachem, lachem l'chol tzarcheichem afilu l'mishra l'chvusa. When it says lachem le'achla, the perush shvius can be used for you. It's for you, and not just for eating purposes, for any of your purposes, even for soaking flax or for laundry. What does the Tanakama do with lachem? Haksiv lachem, lachem dumya de lachla. He uses the lachem to say just like you eat it, the hano has to be similar. Misha nosu b'yur shove. So eating, you destroy the item when you have benefit from it. Yatsu mishro chvusa shanas nachar b'yurin. After you saw the benefit comes way after you destroy it, both for laundry and for flax. Rabbi Yossi, what does he do with lachla? Perush shmita can be used for eating, but not for medicinal purposes. You can't make medicine out of it. Only for eating, not for medicine. Maybe the la'achla comes to tell you can't use it for laundry. It says you can use it, lachem. We include laundry in the things you can use. So then what's the diuk of achla? You can only use the peros to eat, but not for medicine. But the Gemara says, what do you mean? Where did you see logically to say that you're allowed to use it for laundry, but not for medicine? I mean, you could just have easily said it, you can use it for medicine and not for laundry. So you need logic. Everybody needs laundry. Not everybody needs medicine. It's only for sick people. So Brisa says perush shvius are to eat, not for medicine. Ziluf. Ziluf is like they would sprinkle wine around the house to make it smell good. So grapes of shmita you can't use for ziluf. You can't make it like an emetic, something that you drink to make you throw up. Kiman Rabbi Yossi. This is all like Rabbi Yossi. Di Rabbanan ha'ekanami mishra chvusa. Right? The Chachamim allow laundry and for the flax. So obviously, this price that doesn't allow it must be according to Rabbi Yossi only. Amar Rabbi Lozer. Ein shvius mischalelas ela derech mekach. The kedusha of Shemitah goes into money when you buy things. If I own perush shvius and I try to sell it to you, so the perush still are shvius, and the money remains osir with kedusha shvius. But for example, if I'm mechalel, you say I want this fruit to be mechalel on this money, like you do hegdish. It doesn't work. But Rav Yochanan bein derech mekach bein derech chilul. According to Rav Yochanan, you can be mechalel the kedusha shvius onto money both by mekach and through the chilul process. My time at Rabbi Lozer, who doesn't allow chilul, dichsiv b'shnat sayovel azos, the samech le b'chisim kru mimkar. It immediately discusses selling. Derech mekar v'loch derech chilul. So the kedusha shvius goes on to money only through sale. Rabbi Yochanan, my time at dichsiv ki yovel hi kodesh. Hegdish ma bein derech mekach bein derech chilul. Hegdish goes out l'chulin, whether you sell it, whether you machalal it. Because the pasuk says, "Ufoda berkecha, v'im lo yigav v'nim kar berkecha." So that's selling or chilul. Shvi is bein derech mekach, bein derech chilul. Rabbi Yochanan haksiv kisim krumim kar. Rabbi Yochanan has to contend with the fact that the pasuk says it's through sale. What does he do with the pasuk kisim krumim kar my avidlei? But Rav Yossi Bar Chanina, he learns it for the din of Rav Yossi. The Tayyam Rav Yossi Bar Chanina borei kamakosha avokashol shviyas. Look how strong, how strict the dinim of shvita are. Adam noisav noisav beper shviyas. The person tries to do business with shmita fruit, lasof moiches metatla v'skelim. He's going to end up selling his mobile assets and his clothing. Shenemar, Mishnasa yovel tashuvu ish lachuzaso. V'somach lev'chisim krumim kar lamisecha. You're going to end up selling everything. Rabbi Lazar, I quote Rabbi Yochanan Mayavidlei. What does Rabbi Lazar do with that pasuk? The boy lechnetanya. Ki yovel hi kodesh. Ma kodesh toifes is dom. Just like if I buy something hegdish, you can't get rid of the hegdish. The money, the kedusha goes into the money. Yes, if the animal has a mum, it can go out in lechulim, but the kedusha is transferred to the money. If I buy shmita fruits, don't think I can like whitewash it. There's no laundry. The kedusha of shmita goes to the money. However, the Shulchan Aruch says, or the Rambam says, "Ein shvius mischalatz b'derech mekach." Medvarim b'pri-rishon, the original fruit, the second fruit that was bought with mei shvius, that's mischalal bein derech mekach bein derech chilul. That's from the Yerushalmi. Tani kavas Rabbi Lazar, Tani kavas Rabbi Yochanan. Tani kavas Rabbi Lazar shvius toifeses tameh. The kedusha of shmita can be transferred to money. Shenemar ki yovel hi kodesh yelachem. Ma kodesh toifes is dama v'aser. Just like in certain transactions by hegdish, the kedusha is transferred. The kedusha of the hegdish is transferred to money. It's prohibited. Shvius toifes is dama v'aser. So the money is also prohibited to use if you try to buy shmita fruits with it. My kodesh toifes dama v'yotze lechulim. When a shlomim has a mum, and then I empoida it, the kedusha goes to the money, but the animal goes out l'chulin. Maybe avshvi is toifeses dameh v'yosef l'chulin. Maybe fine. If I buy payros shmita, the isser goes on the money, but the fruits maybe I can deal with. They're no longer shmita. No, it's got to remain in both remain usser. Haketza lakach b'perish shvius basar. Let's say I did a trade. I bought meat with perish shvius. Elu ve'elu mizbarin b'shvius. Both have the status of shmita, and they have to be destroyed during the shmita year. They have to be eaten, and you have to treat the meat the same way you treat the perish shvius and finish when you're supposed to finish at the time of the year. There's a certain time of year you can eat the shmita fruits up until. After that, you can't eat them anymore. And the basar has to be treated the same way if you bought it with perish shvius. And then if you bought with that meat dogim, so the meat now goes out l'chul, and yotzer basar v'nechnasu dogim. The dogim are hegdish, are shmita. Lokach b'dogim yain. If now with the fish you bought wine, yotzer dogim v'nechnas yain. Let's say you took the wine and traded it for shemen, yotzer yain v'nechnas shemen. The last item becomes Isser Shvius. The original Priatzmo remains Usser. Those intermediaries things we said will transfer depending on what happens down the line. Midiktoni lokach. It says the lokach. So alma derech mekach in der chilul lo. It's only through transactions if you buy it, not if you machalal it. So that's the brisa that supports Rabbi Eliezer's shita.
The money that he straight, the person that gets the money, he can use that for chulin.
No, we said it's shvius toifesis es dameha. If someone has peiros shvius and I try to buy it, so the peiros remain shmita and the money remains shmita.
So why would a guy want to redeem it then if he's not going to gain it
We're
from
not talking about redemption here. We're talking about mekach, and through mekach it happens. Through chilul, it would not happen. If you're trying to mechalel the fruit to the money, so then one will go out and one will be usher and the other will not be. But with mekach, according to Rabbi Elazar, both remain usher b'shmita. Now, Rabbi Yochanan says it works both ways with mekach and with chilul. Echad shvius v'echad ma'aser sheni mischal b'hem achayev ha'oif. Shemitah fruits, ma'aser sheni can be mischal not just on money, but even on a live animal or a chay and a oif. Ben chay ben shchut in the Reb Meir. It doesn't happen on live animals. Al shchutin mischalin because it's an asset like meat. Al chayin einan mischalin. You can't transfer the kedusha to live animals. Zera, shemi yigadol ben men on adorim adorim. You're going to grow a lot of these, and they're going to all be usher, b'kedushas meiser, and it's dangerous. And Amarava machloikas b'zachar, but when the cave is different, kol hashchutim mischal chayin mischalin. That everybody holds by females, it's going to be a problem. So there, you're not allowed to do it anyways. Okay, I'm going to call everybody at 8:00 for the Tzur Bashir.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night, 8:30.